Hey guys, so today is going to be a January favorites video, and I just want to say the reason that I haven't been posting videos is because I have been sick. I had a cold, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm still a little bit sick. Like, I'm not sick, but like I still have that stuffiness of like sickness. I have a bunch of people at my house right now, so it's going to be a little bit loud, but we're going to try to deal with that. I have so many beauty favorites. Like, it's honestly crazy how many beauty favorites I had this month. Considering I was sick, like, I don't know how I have this many beauty favorites. I'm not going to talk too long. I just kind of want to let you guys know where I've been, because I usually post so much more than I have been posting. And I usually like to do like every 3 days, but actually I think I'm going to be posting videos more often, maybe like every 2 days, which I like that idea. Every 2 days is good. But yeah, without talking anymore, we're going to go ahead and get into the favorites. So my first favorite is the Z palette plus the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. So I actually hauled this stuff in my last haul, which was online beauty store like haul. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. So the Z palette is basically a palette that has like a magnetized part in it. So if you have anything that's magnetized, like anything, like MAC eyeshadows, Makeup Geek eyeshadows, anything with like a magnet back, you can put them in this. I'm just pulling out a random thing, but you know how containers come with the blush, like in the container, like with the blush in it. If you don't want to have so many of these, you can pop those out of there and then pop them in here and just have like a palette full of stuff. This is great for travel if you just want to like have certain eyeshadows to bring with you and stuff. This is really great, and it's like really magnetized, so like your stuff isn't going to slide around, or it's going to be really, really nice. So then that brings me to my second favorite, which is actually Makeup Geek eyeshadows. In that haul, I talked about how much I really liked them, like my first impressions of them, because it was a haul. But I have been trying them, and I really love them. They have great pigmentation. These are all the ones I have. I have 8, I think. Yeah, I have 8. And my favorite one is actually this one right here. My favorite one is actually this one right here. It is called Chickadee, and it is a beautiful like orange tone color. And if you have been watching my videos for a little while, I think I mentioned this in the haul also, that I love orange toned eyeshadows. Anything warm and beautiful I just love, and that's a very, very pretty orange color. My next favorite is another eyeshadow. Well, that wasn't an eyeshadow palette, but this is eyeshadow. It's an eyeshadow palette, and this is the Lorac Pro Palette 2. This is how the Lorac Pro Palette 1 looks. I'm not gonna show you guys the mirror because the mirror's cracked and I don't want you guys to have bad luck too, but it just looks like this, and in my opinion it's kind of more of like a warm palette. But what I absolutely love that Lorac did is they made their second one completely different. This is a more cool toned eyeshadow palette, and it's so nice. Like, I really love this palette. Since it is a cool tone palette, and I did say that I like warm palettes better, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, like, but I absolutely love it. It's such a great palette. It has beautiful rose gold colors and silvers and greens and blues and purples and pinks. Just a lot of different colors, but still pretty neutral. But it's like a neutral girl kind of stepping out her comfort zone kind of palette. Like, it's amazing. And and it's great for travel, like, because it has all the mattes, because it has mattes at the top, shimmers at the bottom, and it just creates like this amazing palette where you can do so many different looks with it because it has those mattes and those shimmers, and I could go ramble about that palette all day long. For mascara this month, I've been using the Covergirl Full Lash Bloom mascara, and I first want to talk about how amazing Covergirl mascaras are in general. They are my favorite brand for mascaras. I think I've tried every mascara by them. I recently did a first impressions video on this, so if you guys want to see that, I'll link that down below. There's going to be a lot of linking in this video. So, first of all, I love it because it has like flowers on it. It's so pretty. But the wand is also really nice, and this just gives so much volume and so much length, and I don't really want to give away what happened in that video, but I liked it, but it wasn't the best thing I've ever tried. But as I've been trying it more and like kind of figuring out how to use it well and stuff, I have become obsessed with this mascara. I make it work, and I really, really like how it turns out on my eyes, or my eyelashes I should say. Next thing I have is the Beauty Blender. I'm sure you guys knew exactly what it was when you saw it, but it is the Amazing Beauty Blender, and it's like looking really small because it has no like water in it. It's really dirty too, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know if you can tell how dirty this is, but I love this. This is so amazing. I've always been looking for something that's going to make my foundation, and because I don't wear foundation and concealer every day, but when I wear it, like, I just feel like it looks cakey, and it just looks like you're wearing foundation, and I hate that. I hate when it looks like you're wearing foundation. I feel like foundation should be natural, and it should look like you have that natural, beautiful skin and just look really nice. And so this gives that really natural look. It just completely, I use it like this, and I just kind of sponge it into my face. I mean, it is a sponge, so I sponge it into my face, and it just really, you know, blends your concealer. You know, you can blend your concealer underneath your eyes. It blends your foundation and your concealer so well and just makes it look super natural. So if you do want your foundation to look more natural, I recommend this because this is better than any brush I've tried for foundation. It's the best for foundation. It just really gives that like natural look, and I could talk about this all day too. But if you don't want like a sponge for that, if you don't want like a sponge to blend your foundation and concealer, I really recommend this brush right here. This is the Morphe G2 brush. This is really great. I love it. It has that like really nice shape to it. It's very dense. Like there's a lot of like hairs in there, and then it just kind of like does this. It's really nice because it's great for like putting on concealer underneath the eyes, and I guess you could use this for a foundation because it's a small brush, but it's probably really good at just like buffing in foundation. But I use it to blend concealer underneath my eyes. It fits right under there and just really does a great job of blending. So I love that brush from Morphe. Next we're talking about some Colourpop, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, I've heard so much stuff about Colourpop, so I don't want to hear about it anymore. But it needs to be talked about by me because I absolutely love Colourpop, and I don't know, Colourpop is an online brand that sells you know, eyeshadows and lippy sticks and lippy pencils and all kinds of cool stuff, and I really like their stuff, and a lot of people have been talking about them. But today I'm sharing with you guys a lippy stick and a lippy pencil that I've really been enjoying. This is the Colourpop lippy stick in Lumiere, and if you guys don't know, this is Kathleen Light's lippy stick and lippy pencil. I'm sure you guys know who she is, but if you don't, she's an amazing YouTuber, one of my favorites, if not my favorite YouTuber. I think I watch her more out of anyone on YouTube. Yeah, I watch her more than anyone on YouTube. She's amazing, a wonderful person, a very honest YouTuber, and you know, to love a YouTuber so much and then be able to buy something that she made that's like a good price is amazing, and this stuff is amazing. So it's just a beautiful color, like it's gorgeous. It's hard to explain this color because there's so much going on with it. It's so different. Next, I have a blush. This is Milani's Baked Blush in Luminoso. I don't know where I was without this. This stuff is amazing. I love all Milani Baked Blushes. I have a few of them, and they're so good because they're not just one color. Like, you know, one color. There's like a bunch of different colors in there, like swirled together, like baked together, and like you swirl them together and they make this beautiful color. So this one is probably more of the one that doesn't have a lot of colors going on in it, but it has like a light pink, a peach, a coral, a really light pink, some gold shimmer in it, just a couple different colors going on, and it just makes this beautiful, beautiful like peachy, corally color, but a light coral on the cheeks, and it's really pretty, especially if you have a tan, because like it's more corally and peachy, and that looks really good when you have a tan. I really recommend this. This is a great drugstore blush, and just the Milani Baked Blushes in general are so good. Next I have another beauty favorite, and this is the So this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. So what I love about this is it's just so black. Like when I swatch this, I just barely touch it to me, and it's like so black. Like honestly, really black. And like when I try to rub it off, when I like vigorously try to rub it off, it does not come off. Like it will not come off. Like it's staying. That's what I really love about it. It stays all day in your eyes, and then when I go in the pool or something, I think this is waterproof. If not, it's really hard to get off. Like it's really hard to get off. Like with a makeup wipe it's not, but like when you're swimming in the pool or something, or when you get your face wet, then this is not coming off very easily. It's really good, and it lasts all day, and it's just amazing. And next is a lip product. This is the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Lust for Blush. Yeah, Lust for Blush. I'm actually wearing it right now. This one's another one that's kind of hard to explain because it's so different. It's kind of like a berry tone color, but it's more a mauve-y, kind of light purple kind of color. It's very like springy to me. I think this is a perfect spring color, and since spring is on its way, I think a lot of people can be like, ooh, I'm gonna go buy that for the springtime because it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. It's not too bright. It's like it's a little bit of a berry tone with a little bit of purple, but it's not like an in-your-face purple. And, whoa, I got in your face, girl. I have one other one that's called Daringly Nude, and I just love how creamy these are. Like, they are creamy mattes, and they are creamy, so it's like, then, you know, you can justify the name with like how good they are. Next is my holy grail product. If you had to tell me to pick one thing out of my 5 top products, I'd pick this. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And I think I'm about to hit pan on it because I feel like when I rub my finger on it, I can feel the pan just right there. Like I'm right about to hit pan on it. Like, I just feel it. But it looks really orange on camera, but it's really not. It's more like brown tone. My NARS Laguna bronzer is actually a lot more orangey than this. This is a lot more like brown tone. I think if you're tan, this will look better on you because it is a little bit of a darker bronzer. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not really tan right now, but in the summer, this is so pretty. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, but if you are more fair, the Chocolate Soleil Milk Chocolate Bronzer is great for you because the color is not even my favorite thing about this. My 2 favorite things about this is the smell, because it smells like chocolate. Well, you guys need to smell this at the store. It smells just like chocolate. I mean, I think they use like real chocolate to make this. It smells really good. And then my second favorite is the formula. It's just so, I don't want to say creamy because it's not creamy, but it's like a buttery, like really smooth texture, and like when you put it in your cheeks, it's so easy to blend. But the color is also amazing, but it's not my favorite thing about it. Like, I can deal with the color because it's pretty. I know that's like the most important thing, but just everything's amazing about this. I love it. It's my go-to. Next product is the wet brush. So I can literally like try to brush my hair, like try to hurt my hair. Like I can, you know, like when you brush too hard it hurts. This does not hurt. It doesn't hurt right now. Like, it's like whatever. This brush is amazing. I just bought this brush yesterday and I already started using it. I couldn't resist. I was gonna save it for the haul, but sneak peek on the haul. But I got the purple one because like the pink one was gone. I like the purple. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, I like you. Literally, if you have really knotty hair and you're kind of sick of those brushes that hurt when you're brushing your hair like me, then I really recommend this because this is just going to be very gentle and just get your knots out. This is the only brush that I feel gets my knots out and doesn't hurt me. I remember when, I think it was 2 birthday parties ago, when I had a water slide for my birthday, and every time I go on a water slide, the next day my hair is so tangled. Like, literally, it looks like I have dreads every day after I go on a water slide. It's so knotty, and one of my friends had like a wet brush, and I used it, and it was the only thing that could detangle my hair, and I was so thankful for this brush, so I needed it, and I don't know why it took me so long to get it, but so that is all my beauty favorites. Now I have two music favorites. So my first music favorite this month was Coldplay. I have always loved Coldplay. They have been one of my favorite bands. I love the sound of Coldplay. And you know when you hear like that song and you're just like, you feel that magical feeling? Well, I feel that with almost all of their songs. I love it. They're so meaningful, and they just really, you know, explain my life. Like, you know when like you find that song that explains your life and you just feel something? That's what I feel when I listen to Coldplay, and I love how their songs are just great for just getting you through the day, and like when you're sad you can just be like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Hopefully. I really love Coldplay, and I've always loved them, but I kind of didn't listen to them for a while because I don't know why, but I really recently got back into it, and I've been listening to them so much this month. I listen to it in the shower, on the way to school, on the way back from school. I love Coldplay. Literally. So some of my favorite songs by them are Magic, Paradise, Fix You, Sky Full of Stars. I really like their new album. I listen to every song on there, but those are just some of my favorites. I really like them. So go check Coldplay out. I'll link as many songs as I can down below, and I'll also link their like YouTube channel, like Coldplay's YouTube channel. So then my second music favorite this month has been SoundCloud. Just SoundCloud in general, like I guess it's an app favorite, but all the music that I liked or reposted are my favorite songs that I love. I just love how it's kind of like they have remixed songs, they have songs that people make up, and they're just like really cool. I like the really beautiful ones, and then I like the really cool sounding ones. I just love SoundCloud because it's cool and different, and I like their music, so yeah. And there's actually one show favorite that I had this month, and it's actually American Idol. I think it started early January. I like it. I've always liked American Idol. I really love the show. I love how people can make their dreams come true and all that kind of stuff. But, I liked it better when Paula and Simon were there, like, because there was always something different said, like, this year and last year and stuff, they're always yes, 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 or yes, yes, no, but, like, when Paula and Simon were there, like, it was, like, different opinions, and, like, yes, no, no, like, it was just different, like, I liked it better then, but I still like American Idol. I just wanted to say that, but, this was a pretty good month for me. I hope it was for you guys, too, but, yeah, the only problem was I kept getting sick. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos from me, then subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!